My name is Eugene Tordo. Today's video is going to be about more modifications to the Harbor Freight welding table. And this is going to involve storage. I'm going to try and fit as much into a small space underneath this table. So let's go under the table. Okay, if you look underneath the table here, there's all this wasted space. And what I want to do is, I'll put these couple of pieces of rhubarb in here to give you an idea. This isn't what I'm going to do, but I'm going to use an example and just give you an idea. There's lots of space under here that I can utilize to store little pieces and get them up off all the floor. I got them laying all under the floor. Before in the past, I just had them laying here. I'm going to do something like this, but not quite the same. I'm going to take this old piece of rusty angle iron, clean it up, and that's going to go across the back, the exact same height as this. Then I'm going to add posts sticking out that I can lay these bars on the front and the back, and then I'll be able to take short bars like this and lay them in there like that, and then underneath I can stack bars like this. That's basically what I'm going to do, and it's going to be as I go, improvise and use what I have. I'm going to try and use this old piece of rusty metal, so that's going to take some cleaning up. And that'll attach to the back, like I said, and I could use this. I don't know, maybe I will. It would look better. I don't know. Maybe I will. What the heck? I hate to use that for that, but right now I don't have any other projects for this. I picked this up real cheap at a metal supplier. He has scrap laying around, and I think I got this and 4 bars of this 3/4 inch, 1/8 inch thick square tubing, and a bar of 3/4 inch aluminum about the same length for I think $7 it was, so that's cheap. So I picked that up. Maybe that's what I'll do though. I don't have any other use for this. Maybe I'll weld that across the back and then use the rest of this length to cut in the stubs that stick out and hang the bars on. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Then I could paint it black, and that will be my mod for my Harbor Freight table. And the good thing is, like everything under here is wasted space. Now this is a folding table, a portable folding table, but I don't use it as that. I use it as a permanent table down here in my workshop in my basement. So I am going to. I think that's what I'm going to do. Cut this, weld it on, cut it into lengths, and weld them onto here. Hopefully, I'm not sure what the gauge of this is, so that might be a problem, but I'll find out. I also thought of just getting rod bolts and nuts like I did down here. Just drill holes, stick a bunch out, and then I could stick some on the front. It still wouldn't be anywhere on the back though, so I think I'm going to stick just with what I did. One of these, cut them up, use. bar across here, and my welds did not come out that great. I had a little trouble setting it up at first, and I didn't realize it until I put these on, that this steel is not steel, it's stainless steel. Yeah, so the steel bars that I got a good bargain on are actually stainless steel bars. That being said, I did weld them on, and they are on there strong, or at least they seem it. Time will tell, of course. All I got to do is spin this around, facing forward like I had it before, and weld these two on the front, and I'll be done. Oh, one other thing I learned welding today. I always learn something new when I weld, and always make sure you get the face shield covers correct size. This is from Harbor Freight, bought years ago, back when I bought this MIG welder, and which is from Eastwood. And I got these covers, and I'm pretty sure they said they were for they were the Harbor Freight ones, but apparently they're slightly bigger. So I'm either going to have to cut them down or get another set. So, oh well. Like I said, every time I weld, I learn something new. And let me get on to the other side. I'm done, except for at some point in the future I'll have to paint the metal. Even though these are stainless steel, I still gotta want to paint the metal. Fortunately, in the winter time it's like 25% humidity in my basement, and in the winter time I run a dehumidifier. In the summertime, rather, I run a dehumidifier and it saves 50%. So I'll wait till summertime to paint these, if I paint them at all, and we'll get a bunch of stuff on there and we'll see how it turns out. Done, and I have to say I'm happy. It's not perfect, but I got all that stuff was just piled up and rolling all around here, around my workbench. I'm starting using my workout bench again more. I haven't been using it in years because of the job I have. It's pretty physical and you just beat when I get to work, but I've been getting some more days off lately, and so I've been putting that to use so I don't get any older and flabbier than I already am. I still need to do something about this mess. Most of this I can throw out, but I hate throwing stuff out because I end up using stuff for projects. I probably could have used stuff out of there for this project if I wanted to, if I wanted to clean all the rust off. Like, take this rusty plate here. This thing must be 30-40 years old. It was probably ½ inch at one time before it got corroded. But I've used that on several occasions. I used it to make a video, how not to weld. I ended up making this angle plate, and ended up getting a halfway decent weld, and ended up using my face mill that I did a video on too, so that comes in handy on my milling machine, and squared that up nicely, and that came in handy because I didn't realize the pieces were stainless steel. But anyway, I'm glad I did this. It was a couple hours work, and now all this stuff is out of the way. I still got a bunch of projects I got to do yet that I have in the back of my mind, welding and stuff. My shop videos don't seem to be as popular, of course, as my Corvette videos, but I like doing them, sharing them. That's what I got to do right now. So eventually I'll probably move my milling machine and my lathe, combination milling machine lathe, and that big workbench down here, and I'll put the pellet stove out in the garage, and that will be my heat in the winter out in the garage. Of course, getting that table in here is going to require cutting it up and then bringing it in and then welding it together. So I'll be using the welder for that. So if I ever do it, yeah, it's a list of things to do. Anyway, I hope I ain't boring you all. I hope this was helpful. I'm sure that I was actually came up with about 10 different ideas before I did this, and I decided to just do it that way. Like originally I was going to use that rusty old piece of angle iron, and I ended up using that stainless steel square tubing I have, 3/4 inch square tubing. But it worked out. I'm happy, and I hope everybody has a great day, and God bless.